WarDaddy has been working on a really cool set of animations for the Madsen MG. This is his video you're seeing in the background. It's going to be linked down below. I do recommend you check it out. I did show you guys a bit of this one last time, but now we do have a updated version of these animations. The gun in its entirety is not yet complete, so don't really base what you see right now as a final product. The animations are what we're really focusing on. You can see all those little things on it moving. That's what really stands out to me. A lot of like the dust cover and just some other various things on the gun flapping around as you fire it. It definitely feels like a very detailed set of animations, and honestly, I'm really excited for this gun. When it does go into full auto, I feel like the rate of fire is really on point. It's enough that it is, yes, fully automatic, but you're probably going to be using a pretty high caliber round, and you're not going to burn through ammo at an incredibly fast rate like something of a minigun. All around, the Madsen MG is something that I'm getting very anticipated for, as every update we do see just gets me a bit more excited. All around, again, this one's looking very promising. A link to the full video down below if you want to see that. I think this is very quickly becoming one of my favorite and, again, most anticipated weapon mods. So we have some more in-game updates of the combat armor by Tumba Jamba. As you can see by this first image, she is working on two new armors. First, a power armor that is going to be the Liberty Prime power armor, at least that's what he's called it in the past, as well as that combat armor that you can see on the side. Again, we're going to be focusing more on that combat armor, although the power armor also does look really cool. Due to the overlap between these two, aesthetically, it seems like they might be bundled together, which is going to be pretty interesting. As you can see by some of the other images, it looks like it's going to be kind of a armor, but almost not made to look like a full armor. Like you're gonna have a duster or some other kind of jacket on top of the armor, making it to be more like a veteran NCR Ranger armor, or even the scavenged NCR armor. I really like this look. I think it fits really well into Fallout 4. It's definitely looking pretty promising, although it's kind of weird that the helmet is very metallic and silver looking while the rest of the armor isn't. Maybe he's just reusing some of the existing parts, but I would definitely like to see more silver in the rest of the armor. But again, this is looking really cool. I definitely love the look of the helmet. I think it looks really nice and promising. We don't have too many heavy armors in Fallout 4 right now, and this feels like it's going to fill into a category that is definitely needing some help. So we have an update on the LOD of RustBelt Flora. So this is going to be more or less the details you do see on some of these trees when you are very far away. This is an update that Spiffy Skytrooper is working on for a number of his different mods. I did show you one in the past for a different mod, but now we are getting one for RustBelt Flora. Again, basically what this is going to be is as you are very far away or in the distance for some of the various trees and foliage added in by these green mods, they will look sharper and all around a bit better. This is going to be something that maybe you won't notice all the time because you'll probably be pretty close to the trees 90% of the time, but maybe you're standing across a lake or just on top of a big tower, you're going to be able to look out into the distance and the quality will be maintained. This is definitely something that you guys should not overlook, and really I think should be appreciated that the mod author is going back and updating these mods, adding in features that are definitely going to be needed. So we have some more images and details about the vintage submachine gun. This is a mod that I've been showing you a lot as of late, and now in this update I feel like we're really getting some shots of some of the attachments that will be available with the gun. The mod author also does say what you see right now is going to be very indicative of what we'll be getting in game. So if you like what you see in the screenshots, get hyped because you're going to get to play with that very shortly. He does say he only has a few things left to do, like integrating it into the leveled list, but he also says if anyone is talented with animations or anything like that, he has not made custom animations himself, so obviously if someone wants to step in and do that, it would be pretty awesome. There might be some animations out there already that he could use. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but regardless, I think this gun looks really cool. It's definitely a bit of a different looking weapon. It's a longer barreled weapon for something that is an SMG, but I really like the unique and old school vibe that is bringing to the Commonwealth. I feel like that's something that we had more of in some of the previous Fallout games when compared to Fallout 4, and something that had surely been lacking. So then last but not least, we have a pretty massive update coming to transfer settlements. This is a pretty big mod for Fallout 4 that you probably heard of, basically allowing you to import settlements into your game. As you can see by the text on screen, there is a ton of new stuff coming. Some of the most notable features are physical representation of blueprint files and 50 slots. So now you're going to have 50 settlement slots, so you can import 50 different files at once, then kind of have them. And in addition, all of those are going to have little blueprint files that are going to be representative of whatever it adds in. It seems like it's using the local map feature you do find in the Pip-Boy map, and more or less you're going to be able to visually see, well, basically this is what it's adding in. And one of the biggest features, I think, or announcements from this is support for Sim Settlements and all of its add-ons. That's obviously going to be very massive. Sim Settlements has definitely taken the scene by storm, and tons of people, myself included, have really moved to using that much more than the traditional settlement system. Being able to support that, but even beyond that, supporting all of the additions and add-ons to it is going to be pretty massive, and I think a huge step forward for transfer settlements. And then finally, finally, a little bit of a quality of life improvement. It's going to add in all the power connections that you otherwise would have. This is especially important with some of the different vaults that are in Fallout 4. Again, a very huge mod, a great one, and it's really awesome to see some of these really big updates coming, especially the Sim Settlements one. I think that's going to get me using it more in my survival playthrough. That's pretty much going to wrap it up though. As always, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below. Out of all the mods I did show you, which are your favorite. For me, I'm kind of divided. Obviously, Transfer Settlements is going to be huge. That's kind of like a utility mod though. It's not a mod in the traditional sense that you're going to use it day by day as you do play the game. You'll probably use it every once in a while as a tool to help you progress something in your save. And on the other side, the Madsen MG is just a heavy machine gun that I will see myself using when it comes out all the time. So I'm very excited for both of those mods. As always, again, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.